Well, hey folks, how's it going today? I hope everybody's doing really good and having a great day. I'm in the studio here. I'm getting ready to do a cleanup. I got a bunch of guitars out. I was going through a bunch of cases yesterday and just checking on some of my instruments. And it was humid and hot for a few days. Today it's absolutely gorgeous. It's about 72, no humidity, beautiful breeze. The birds are singing out there and loving it too. So I'm in the control room here. I'm gonna hit this place too and pick up a few things in here. And the main focus is gonna be out here though. Uh, this is a really bad disaster right now. Like I said, I've been dragging cases out and checking guitars out. Yesterday I went through pretty much all those cases, but I didn't get a chance to get them all put back in their place. So I'm gonna pick the rest of them up, get some of these chords picked up. It's just tripping hazards. Uh, I actually came up here yesterday. I wanted to pick out a Telecaster to play, a different one, and I couldn't even get to them. There was just stands and guitars and cases, and there does come a time where you have to stop and just do a cleanup. Usually once a week, and it's not even so much about doing YouTube videos. I'm always doing this anyways, so setting the camera up is just extra. Really, it's not a big deal because, even without the camera on, I'm still doing this stuff. So it's fun and I enjoy it. That's what it's all about. And, same with pedals. I'm always, it's a constant rotation of pedals going on in the and whatnot. And a lot of the stuff you guys hear lately, I wanted to just go over this a little bit. I'm coming out of my board and hitting this Fender Excelsior tube amp. It's got a 15-inch speaker in it. I don't know, it's like 11 watts, 13 watts, something like that. Really nice warm amp. And I split out of the same pedal and hit this half stack over here, which is solid state, but it's got a beautiful clean sound. And that's all I really use it for. It just moves a little more air and gives it a little more chunk, a little bass, if you will. So that's pretty much what you guys hear a lot of times. And unless I'm demoing an amp or if I'm playing a different amp, I'll usually tell you, I'm playing through this amp today. If I don't, that's what you're hearing usually. So the half stack's over there, and the amp's right there, the Excelsior, and my camera stand is right here, and that's usually, right about in here, in between the carpets. And it captures it pretty well, it's a nice stereo sound. What I am going to do, though, today as well is I'm going to get a microphone, a dynamic mic, and set a stand up with a dynamic mic with an on and off switch. So that way, when I'm playing, and it's usually louder than my speaking voice, so I know it's not balanced real well when you guys are watching the videos, and that would bug me too. So I'm gonna take care of that so you guys can, when I'm done playing, I'll snap the mic on and I can speak into that. I'll hook up a basic little PA system. There's an old PV over there, a couple SP3s. I'll probably just use that, and hopefully I can balance that out. So, it's nice to have the guitar kind of loud when I'm shooting videos. That's the way I like to play when I'm not shooting videos. Not extremely loud, but enough so you can kind of feel it, in your legs and stuff. And in your gut. I play better that way. That's all. And when you feel it going through your body, it makes you play better and do different stuff. And the amplifiers start to sound a lot better too. So I'm going to take care of that. One of the viewers actually mentioned it yesterday. A fella from Australia named Harlan. Shout out to him. I think he felt kind of bad mentioning that, it's hard to hear me speak sometimes, but that's all good, brother. Don't worry about that. I'm open to suggestions too, folks. it's it's a good crowd on here, so I don't have to worry about people saying stupid stuff, you know. And I do read the comments. I try to reply to them all. I really love chatting with you guys, and swapping the information in that comment section is huge. It's, you know, don't just watch the videos, read the comments, because there's some guys that are on this channel that are really sharp and give some great advice too. And I really enjoy that, and I appreciate it. It shouldn't be just me showing or demonstrating whatever it is. It's nice to have the input from you guys too. And, you know, as far as I'm concerned, I have the best crowd on YouTube as far as subscribers. It's the best community. You guys, you know, it goes without saying. You can read the comment sections, and you can see everybody's really cool and really supportive, which I really appreciate, because I have watched some professional, you know, guitar players that have YouTube channels, and man, they take a lot of heat. I mean, people are ignorant on those in the comment section to these guys. It's sad, really. You know, they're just doing it out of the goodness of their heart most of the time. We're lucky they're even doing it. And then people say stupid things. It's just wrong. But I don't have that issue here. I mean, I've had a few, but, you know, you got to expect it. But for the most part, it's amazing. It really is. And I did want to just mention that and say thanks again to all of you for being so cool. Well, anyway, folks, I got to get this place, you know, back in order. So I'm going to take a break here in a minute, and probably start in the... I'm probably going to start in this room. This is going to be the big hurdle, so I'm going to get right to it. Okay, that's more like it. Boy, that was quite a little project. It is what it is, though. You got to do it. And I'm going to try to be better at putting stuff back every time, which is kind of redundant, because I'm going to probably just dig it back out, but I can't have it in the way, so it is what it is. Yeah, I got the pedal board kind of cleaned up. Got a couple more chords to pick up there, but not too bad. I'm going to change out some pedals later, so... And I did get a microphone hooked up here with an on and off switch. And I just got to finish... well, I think the speakers are all hooked up anyway, so all I got to do is basically turn it on, give it a whirl. So if I'm sitting over there, I'll have the microphone there, and if I'm sitting against this wall, I'll be able to move it right over. Should work out good. You guys can hear me talk and all that stuff. So hopefully I can get it balanced right. Shouldn't be a big deal. And I can play guitar a little louder, you know, and not much louder, but just, you know, I can keep it kind of where it is, where it sounds nice, and you'll be able to hear me speak. So I think we're going to be in good shape, folks. Things are looking up, and hopefully we're going to be ramping up to greatness again really soon. And I do apologize for the, you know, the balance of the commentary and the playing. I know, that does bug me. I've clicked off people's channels because of that, actually. I should know better. Thanks again for reminding me of that, sir. I appreciate it. And hopefully this will change the game for us. Okay, folks, well, I got a few dust covers out, and I got the drum set covered up. I got some of this stuff with it's just that thin styrofoam kind of stuff. I bought a new TV here a few weeks back, big boy, 86 inches, and it was wrapped with that sheet of this stuff here. So what a nice drum cover. Nice thing about this is it's super light. Now if you just cover it with a blanket or like a you know, a bed sheet, it's heavy enough so it wants to pull the cymbal stands and do all that, and this doesn't. It just hangs right out there like nothing. So there's a cool little hack. I just kind of stumbled onto that when I was unpacking the TV. I spied that when I unwrapped it. I was like, man, that's big enough to probably completely cover my drum set. I'm going to hang on to it. So, another cool tip. Hope that helps for you drummers or your drummer buddies out there. That stuff works great. And like I said, it doesn't weight the cymbals down, so, it doesn't knock stuff over. I got a few more guitars to put away here. And like I said, I got a few pedals I'm going to exchange on the board. And I am going to try some mods with my board too. I'm thinking about adding a volume. I have a volume wah pedal here, like first in the chain. Thinking about adding another one down the line possibly. So that way, if I'm playing and I got a drive pedal on, and if it's noisy, I can roll that other volume back and hopefully kill that off, kill that signal off, because it doesn't really do it on the front. You roll it back, it does get rid of some of it, but you still get hum through there some days. Some days worse than others too. It's all about the power that day and how much stuff's being used down the line, I guess. But it's just something I'm going to try. If it works out, I'll shoot a video of it and show you guys. And that would be kind of handy for a live rig, really. In between songs, you can, roll that volume back. Or, the other thing is if you plugged into this side of it and running your effects kind of, this way, with another volume out here, if you kick on an overdrive pedal and all of a sudden the knob's not where you thought it was and it's super loud, you could actually roll that back on that side and without killing the signal, and you'd still have the same gain, okay? That's kind of what I'm getting at in my reasoning behind trying that. So we'll give it a go and see what happens. But anyways, I can actually walk through here. I am going to get that cord picked up because that is in the pathway. And the rest of it's pretty sweet. I can get at the tellies again. Things are looking up, guys. Well, anyway, folks, thanks for joining me and hanging out in the studio. I wished I knew some of you people. Like, I wished I lived closer to some of you guys. Some of you guys sound like you'd be a lot of fun to hang out with and jam with, actually. And, it is what it is, but at least this is something. And it is cool meeting people from all over the world. Really something. And it's a lot of fun. Okay, folks, we'll see you soon. Be good. Okie doke.